Hey, this is Mark Brown from Pocket Gamer, and what on earth has happened to Outernauts? I don't know if you remember, but a few years back, Insomniac, the guys who made Ratchet & Clank and Resistance, put out a Facebook game called Outernauts, which was actually pretty good for a Facebook game. It was a sort of space-themed Pokemon-style game. The stuff you're seeing on the screen at the moment is actually from that Facebook version, so you know what it looked like. Yeah, it was well written. It was had a lot of style, you know, great graphics and stuff, and it had quite a lot of depth, a lot of variety, a lot of content for a Facebook game. Really stood out amongst all the sort of Zynga junk on the Facebook. Anyway, Insomniac pulled it from the social network and Congregate.com earlier in 2014. To make way so it could focus all of its attention on the iOS version. That's now out, or at least in Canada, in a soft launch state, and it's kind of a disaster. It is pretty much nothing like the pretty great, you know, we gave the Facebook version a silver award, pretty much nothing like that. So here's how it looks. So as you saw in that footage, the battles were these proper turn-based, you know, trading stats and attacks and status effects and all that sort of stuff in a usual, proper, traditional Pokemon-style battle. In Outernauts' iOS version, you drag lines from your monsters and then wait, and they do their one attack. And that's pretty much it. The only real depth is this little circle up in the top there, you can see, which is the elements. So fire is good against ice, which is good against grass, etc. So just sort of having a balanced team and attacking the right characters with the right Pokemons, or whatever they're called in this game. I don't know what they're called in this game, little monsters, is about it. Also, you can just tick auto battle and it will do it for you if you don't even want to play the game. Yeah, so it is really simplified, which is kind of weird to think that, let's see, we got ice against grass, which is, yeah, weird when, to think that the iOS version would be more simplified than the Facebook edition. That doesn't really sit right with me, but it's kind of obvious when you see some of the changes have made the game feel like, in that it feels more like Clash of Clans and Dragon Vale and Skylanders Lost Islands and all of these these free-to-play iOS games. So for example, in Clash of Clans you don't have a cool isometric planetary overworld to wander about in. You just have a map. So now Outernauts has dropped its world and just has a map. So that's, you know, disappointing. That was kind of one of the cool things about Outernauts, is that it actually had places for you to explore and they all look completely different. Now you just look at these monsters. You can double tap on a monster to do an all-out attack. And so that's exciting. It's dreadfully simple. And it's not so much that it is like a bad game. It's still quite a lot of, well, I didn't say it's fun, but it's still different and slightly interesting, and it's probably one of the better Pokemon style free-to-play games that exists. It's just that the original Outernauts was so good, and it was, you know, it was a free-to-play game, and it was a sort of casual social game, and it would have been fine on iOS. Just this is what we end up with. So this is my home world. So we've got this island, and there's these other islands that you will eventually be able to unlock. So this is about as much as you're going to get in terms of exploration. You kind of had something like this in the Facebook edition, as far as I can remember. It's quite a while back I played it now. But we've got our monsters. And so before, you would find monsters roaming around like you would in Pokemon, and then you'd fight them, get their energy down, and throw a, what do they call it in this game? Something like a Astro Orb or something, you know, a Pokeball, to capture them and put them in your party. In this one, you just make them hump in a breeding facility. So they just go there, and it's going to take 3 minutes, but we can speed it up. And we get an egg, and then we incubate the egg, and then the egg is going to take 5 minutes. So really, it's actually going to take 8 minutes to do the entire thing. That's just one of the ways it gets ya. And we can finish that. And we have a new monster called a Jello. A Jellu. So it does have some like skills. When you evolve it, you can choose which skill path you want to go down. So you could say, I want it to attack multiple enemies in the shape displayed. Can't really see what that is. Or raise the beast's defense by 10%. And then when you get to evolution 2, you've got another choice to make. That's about as much as you're going to get in terms of strategy and depth. So then we can put them in. No, we don't have any room in there, so we're going to have to buy another habitat, which we'll put over here. Yes. And we've got to wait 10 minutes for it to build. Let's build it. Get a lot of star gems at the beginning. And then we can place... What happened? Yes. Place the Jellu in there. And now he's living there. And then we can train him. This is, and again, in Outernauts proper, in Outernauts Facebook, you would get EXP and level up your monsters by fighting, like you would in any RPG, but now you just pay coins. Oh, and now Lunas. Blimey. Okay. You can sell it and stuff like that, and eventually they'll evolve. You've got your team here in your spaceship, and as you can see, there's this thing at the top that says 20 out of 20. That's how many monsters I can carry on my team at once. So you'll obviously need to upgrade it to level 2 to be able to carry more monsters. That's going to cost, what was it, 7,500, and I have 2. So a little ways off on there. You also got runes that help you evolve monsters. And then, what is that? What is that? A communication tower will give you access to alliance features and chat. So it has a sort of Clash of Clans style thing. And speaking of Clash of Clans, it also has, when you're offline, your enemies... Where did I see this? Maybe it is in the team. I can't remember. But when you're offline, enemies, other players can come into your base and attack you. But you can prop up a shield by paying lots of money to stop that happening. You have to be level 5 to have the PvP stuff. Anyway, let's go do another attack. Here you go, PvP. Oh, there it is, edit team. So this is my team, a very low-powered team. I just started this on another game, on another device, and I had a very low-powered team. I got to level 5, and then somebody who had been playing the game for like a couple of weeks just came in, demolished me, stole loads of coins. Great. Fun times. Right, confirm. Right. Solos. So it's got these different planets, but you don't really go to them, you just look at them. There's a lot of planets, but it's not really planets, it's just sort of, you know, like a spreadsheet of different monsters and stuff. It's not exactly the same. I mean, it doesn't really seem to matter where these people are in your team, if they're front or behind, nothing like that. You can't rearrange them or anything, so that's not really important. It's just about going, okay, ice, fire, water on the fire guy, and he's dead. And then everybody on that guy, and he's dead. And then it gets the chests, and I won the game. It's funny, it tells you there's an achievement for winning it in 14 seconds. It's not really exciting battle, is it? A 14-second battle. I've just trounced the enemy. So let's just do a few more of these. So we've got an ice guy and a thing. I don't have anything to attack these guys. I'm generally on the losing end. But I'll just wait, see what happens. Oh, I won. I won, guys. Let's see what happens if I do absolutely nothing. I don't even tell anybody to kill anything. Sell. No, don't sell. Incubate. Ooh, an equifole. It just sort of generally have just kind of spoiled the game. And it's a real shame because it's not just that it's not like right. So you know, Dungeon Keeper. Everyone was like, well, if you don't like Dungeon Keeper, just go on GOG.com and buy the old Dungeon Keeper and play that. You can't play the old Outernauts anymore. It's gone forever. So you're kind of screwed. What was that technology? You can upgrade your incubator and stuff. What does that do? Reduces the incubation time by 5% for 100,000 coins. So yeah, generally a bit depressing. Can't recommend this game really. It just is, you know, just yet another free-to-play sort of grind game. But if it looks fun to you, if you like Clash of Clans and stuff, then, you know, maybe check it out when it comes out later this year. But if you did play Outernauts on Facebook and were excited, like I was, about the prospect of it coming to iPad and iPhone and possibly Android, I'd say don't get your hopes up. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Bye.